quick introductory video of my truck, of the setup, a little bit about myself, and then we'll do a couple of little videos on the canopy, the 12-volt electrical system I got set up, and also the rooftop tent. Started this project probably about 12 months ago to Hilux. I've owned it since new. 2011 SR dual cab 3 litre turbo diesel. So brought it in 2011 and basically did nothing with it. A year ago got back into camping and decided that I'm going to do a bit of a build on it. With some help from a mate, Richard from out of Hilux Touring, come up with this package I've got now. Now, I haven't gone overboard with money spent. Got everything I need, and I've done it at a budget. So I suppose what I try to prove with this build, or try to do for myself with this build, was to do it at a budget. I'll give you a little run around and show you everything I've got, and then you can leave some comments of what your thoughts are on it, what I could have done better, what you like, and then we'll go from there. So the bull bar, the side rails, the steps, the 2 spotlights on the front I got from eBay. Fitted that myself. Also got the King's Dominator 8 Extreme winch and a light bar on the front from King's as well. So the snorkel is a safari snorkel which I fitted. Just got that off eBay. Suspension is Outback Armour, so I've got 2-inch lift on the front and 700 kilo leaf springs on the rear. On the roof I've got a 160 watt King's solar panel. It's mounted to Rhino roof racks. King's awning, which is a 2.5 by 2.5 I think from memory. Just a straight pull out awning. On the other side I've got the King's shower ensuite and the King's rooftop tent. Okay, the tray was designed by me and built by Dutch Engineering in Newcastle. We'll put some photos of the build pre-tray and then after tray after they did it. So as I said, I basically did a drawing for them of what I wanted, and so the tray's 1780 wide by 1650 in length, and the headboard is not included in that length. It's another 80 mil. The headboard I wanted to match the canopy, the profile, and I drew it up for him. This was prior to me getting the canopy. I had the specs of the canopy already, dropped that into them as well, and this is what they came up with. Profile matches exactly, which is exactly what I wanted. Based off, like, yes, I would have loved the mitts or something like that, but obviously they're, you know, $20,000 setup before you even start fitting it out. And the one thing I don't like about some of those other brands is their headboard doesn't match the actual canopy shape, and it just, if you're spending that sort of money, I'd expect it. The canopy is from APP down near Kurnell in Sydney. It's 1400 in length and 1780 in width. I went the shorter canopy so that I'd have less weight, and also I'd have some room on the back to fit jerry can holders. I'm also going to get a gas bottle holder, so it just gives me a little bit of work area. I've also got a local guy in Newcastle to weld this bar on, just here, which I'll explain to you. From Kings I've got one of the drawer trays, and that actually fits that profile perfectly, and it gives me an area for my barbecue, but I'll show you that shortly. And as I said, on the roof I've got the Kings rooftop tent. I think that this one's Mark III. Cannot complain about it. Inside the cabin, it's just fairly standard. It's got a King's reverse camera, a Navman GPS, phone holder, also a little holder there for the GoPro, and just a King's dash cam. Also got a Oricom radio, which has just got the handset just down there beside the driver's knee. All functions are controlled on the handset. Okay, so the King's rooftop tent. Sure everyone's seen rooftop tents, sure everyone's seen feedback on the Kings. Sets up in virtually no time. So what I've done with mine is I brought a couple of King's storage bags just to put on the side there of the ladder, just for to store your dirty shoes or wet clothes or whatever. Now in the tent, and I've got a video coming as well on this, plenty of room. I leave my bedding in here full time, and I've also installed a Sirocco fan and also a hardcore light. As I said, there's a video on that. There's the hardcore light switch. Goes back down to a CD holder and USB charger, and again it's all switched from an isolation switchboard inside the canopy, which I'll show you in the electric walk around. Just wanted to show you what it was like set up. As I said, it takes no time to set them up, no time to pack them down. So that's the build. There's nothing else I really need to do to it. It's set up for me now for trips away. I am planning a the big lap. It's probably 5 years time. See how things work out. But in the meantime, there'll be lots of quick getaway adventures, small trips, 2-3 nights. The idea is that I try to capture some local areas around Newcastle, Central Coast, mid-North Coast, and then I'll do some more trips inland and that, depending on weather conditions. Okay guys, that's the walk around of my Hilux. I'll give you a rough idea of costing from memory. The bull bar, side rails, the step and the 2 floodlights from eBay cost about $15.50. The winch, Dominator 8 from Kings, about $450, $470. The snorkel, got that off eBay for about $270 I think it was, and costs about $70 for a hole saw drill. Solar panel, they're about $120. It's a 200 watt from Kings. The tray, it cost about $3,300, which included removing the old tub and building and fitting the tray. The canopy was about 3,300. That included the roof racks and also 2 jerry can holders. Rooftop tent, I purchased that when King's first released the version 3. And I got it on sale, I think it was about $1,600, and also got 10% back in store credits. So, as I said, I was trying to do a build that you didn't have to spend $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. So, I think I've accomplished that. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments below and I'll get back to you. I'll do some more videos of the inside of the canopy, and then I'll do another one on the 12-volt system. So thanks for watching.